Yeah, who is it?
Police, open up.
That's Taylor.
Thank you.
Feels weird, doesn't it?
What?
Eating dinner without the kids. Somehow it's just not a meal if somebody smalls and wiping ketchup on my shirt. You thinking about Dell?
That's all I can think about. He needs a transplant, and it's up to me. Dad, what am I gonna do?
Glad you could all join us today. Okay. How many times have we seen this story in the tabloids at the supermarket checkout? A woman excuses herself to go to the little girl and comes back.
I'm busy,
with a newborn
Kendall.
baby.
Oh, you poor baby. Look at all those pumps and hose thingies. Does it hurt? I mean, are you in any pain? Well, I was afraid you'd be bored, so I brought you some magazines.
How about canning the phony Florence Nightingale act and telling me the real reason why you're here?
Somebody tell me what's going on here. Dimitri's running around telling everybody it's beer.
Gather around and all shall be revealed. Shall it.
I'm gonna have to go right now. I can't talk. Okay.
As you know, the press will soon descend en masse to report that on this day in the year 1994, Edmund Gray officially launched his campaign for United States Congress.
Win with Gray. You want a speech? All right, here it is, short and sweet. Don't count your ballots before the election.
Right. And while you're at it, don't go talking to reporters on or off the record. With Edmund running for office, we'll all be under scrutiny from the media.
But Edmund's the candidate. Why would the press bother with us?
Well, a political successful campaign runs on two things: the candidate's platform and his family solidarity. Edmund's community involvement speaks for itself. So the press will no doubt be scouting the Merrick family closets.
Yes, we already have enough skeletons to fill a graveyard. So, do me a favor, please, and keep your closets locked. Now, if anybody has any deep, dark secrets, like if Aunt Tilly likes to nip at the cooking sherry, or Uncle Edgar likes to dress up as a woman, I don't care, but please, speak now or forever hold your peace.
All My Children, brought to you by Glass and Surface Windex Clear. Cuts grease clear to the shine.
I know how you feel.
You do.
Well, sure. Dixie, I'm concerned. I'm not oblivious. You feel like you're Dell's last shot at a future. I strongly disagree. You know what I think. I saw you first. I've got dibs. I got a lot of plans for you and me. Plans that include things like a home with a big family, carloads of grandchildren, his and hers rocking chairs.
Dad, just because I helped Dell out, if I helped Dell out, it wouldn't mean that you and I can't live happily ever after.
Honey, as far as I'm concerned, if there's even the slightest risk that something can go wrong, giving into Dell is not an option. This marriage came with a lifetime guarantee. The operation doesn't. Sweetie, why risk your life when you got something so wonderful right here?
I just want to do what's right for everyone, all right? And I just don't know what that is.
Look, I know it sounds like I'm talking in circles, but...
Yeah, I think we kind of are. So let's just cool it, okay? Or do at Edmund's press conference, you know, let's go, we'll show our support. We'll talk about this later.
Chocolate table over there. Hey, you okay? Can I get a glass of water for the lady, please? Sure. Thank you. Better?
Just being back here just hit me harder than I expected.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. We should have gone someplace else.
No. It was good for me to see Tony's picture out back. The flowers and the candles. My boy is gone. But in spirit, in people's hearts, he's still very much alive, and I hold on to that. It's how I survived the hospital. It's what keeps me going now. I'm okay, Terrence. No, I'm not going to lose control and go wild.
No, I didn't think you were.
Look, I've got to get on with my life. I just had to come back here first. I had to know that I could stand on the spot where my son drew his last breath. To make peace, knowing that he was really gone, and just walk on, and I did it. I'm okay.
You're doing great, but you know, there's no law that says that you have to conquer the whole world your first day back. Hey, look, why don't we grab some burgers to go and then take them back to your place? This way I can help you get settled back home.
Home? Where's that?
Open up, Keeper, now.
What should I... Help me.
Hold on a second. The lock is stuck. Lady Blue, what can I do for Pine Valley's finest?
For starters, you can talk about your rap sheet.
I did some time, so what?
I guess that little detail slipped your mind that day at the mall?
The way I remember it, I was too busy saving your pretty behind to make small talk.
Well, didn't anyone ever teach you that confession's good for your soul?
I don't see you getting down and dirty with me about your private life.
Look, your private life went public the day you got arrested for grand theft auto and weapons possession, okay? Now, we're going to open this conversation up to your neighbors, or you're going to invite me inside.
The place is a wreck.
I can handle it.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, it ain't the penthouse, but it works for me. Sit. Tell me what you want to know.
Some pushers got tipped off that the police were planning to raid a shooting gallery on Front Street.
And what's that got to do with me?
You were at McKay's pumping me for details on a bust I was working on.
I was interested in you.
So, give me one good reason why I shouldn't throw your behind in jail.
And I also want to thank the ladies here for their spit and polish, making this place shine. I never have so few done so much for, well, let's just hope it ain't for nothing.
Well, listen, if Blarney counts at the polls, you'll win by a landslide.
There you go.
All right, Lucy, let's man the punch bowls.
Yeah, I got a couple calls to make. I'll see you in a little bit.
So do I.
Uncle, can you help Lucy?
I'll be right there.
Something on your mind?
Dimitri's warning about the press scares me.
Oh, that's just his way of playing it safe.
But what if somehow the word leaks out that Anton is our son?
It won't happen, okay? Now, besides, the spotlight's going to be on yours truly, not those two. So, please, trust me. Corvina, your secret is safe.
I would really appreciate if Dr. Cleater could run that test today. Yes, I realize that he's very swamped. Okay, well, when he gets out of delivery, would you please have him give me a call? I'm at home. Great, thanks.
What's up?
Oh, just doctor stuff.
Listen, you promise you're not going to run out of me when I make the big announcement? You do that, the press is going to have a field day. Hubby throws hand into ring, wife ducks for cover.
No, I am going to be in the front row wearing my bestest smile. What was Corvina looking so worried about?
Oh, she was just worried that the truth had come out about her and Dimitri being Anton's you-know-what.
Could it?
Oh, anything's possible. Listen, lucky for us, we have nothing to hide.
For me, beautiful hair color is color with incredible shine. I discovered extra brilliance with casting.
Discover Casting Tone-on-Tone Colorant from L'Oreal.
Casting doesn't just color, it brightens.
Just twist the applicolor. Simple, gentle as can be, with no ammonia. The color looks totally natural.
Casting. You'll love how it lasts, up to 6 weeks.
Casting Tone-on-Tone Colorant from L'Oreal.
Natural-looking hair color with incredible shine.
If you never get a yeast infection, you're lucky. But if you do, you're lucky there's an effective cure like My Select 7. My doctor says it has the same prescription strength medicine as gyne-lotrimin, and it costs less. So my choice, my cure, is My Select.
What's inside this new, extraordinary kind of antiperspirant? Provides the most effective dryness protection man has ever seen. Only it's not for a man, it's for a woman. With a pH-balanced formula, goes on ultra dry. And because it vanishes like that, it keeps you drier than any other kind out there. Now you're just 2 clicks away from the most incredible dryness protection ever. Because this is New Secret Ultra Dry. And what's inside is as good as it gets. New Secret Ultra Dry Soft Solid. It's strong enough for a man, but now with ultra dryness for a woman.
If you're shopping for carpet, you know how hard it is to compare.
What's the difference between these?
Oh,
about $10.
Introducing the Trustmark Carpet Selection System. It's selection made simple because it gives you the facts on things like thickness and durability, so you can finally make a confident decision instead of the Trustmark Carpet Selection System. Only at a Trustmark dealer. Call 1-800-TRUSTMARK.
Monsieur Pumpernickel, before your head is so swiftly separated from your body.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Cheese and pepperoni.
What does he want on his tombstone?
What else? Real meat, real cheese.
And much better tasting than those pizzas with imitation cheese.
Ah, revolting.
Another slice, monsieur?
You're sick. I'm a well-wisher. Why do you find that so hard to believe?
Well, maybe because the Kendall heart I know is mean, selfish, and downright nasty. The only time you act halfway human is when you want something.
Gee, Dell, don't sugarcoat it or anything. Just tell me how you really feel.
Look, if you came to cheer me up, then I take back what I said. I appreciate you stopping by.
Your health and well-being is my sole concern. Although, while I'm here, I could ask one teensy, tiny little favor.
How would you feel about moving back up into the main house?
Oh, I'd like it very much. I'm just surprised you want me around.
Why?
Well, after everything that happened with Kendall.
Wait, Kendall tried to destroy me and Erica, but she did a darn good number on you, too. Now, you need time to, I don't know, regroup, rethink your future. There's no place like home, which is how I'd like you to think of Wildwood.
Okay, thank you.
Edmund, are you ready to take on the fourth estate?
Well, almost. But Maria thinks I should cut the joke about the priest, the rabbi, and the congressman.
Maria, thank you.
No, it's a great icebreaker.
Oh, yes.
For a roast, but not for a campaign.
Let me run it by you one more time, okay?
Okay, will you run it by him, please, inside, boys, because I've got a phone call to make.
One more time.
Thank you.
Okay. You got the priest, rabbi, and the congressman. All right. They show up at St. Peter's Gate. St. Peter's Gate. Oh, congressman, you're on the wrong place.
Maria.
Hi. Brooke. It looks like I'm the first one here.
I lost my apartment. There wasn't any way to make rent while I was an inpatient.
Well, there's got to be someplace you can stay. I mean, with family, friends.
Well, you remember my old upstairs neighbor, Chloe?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
she said I could sleep on her Davenport until I get a job and I can get back on my feet.
I don't like the idea of you having to sleep on somebody's couch. I mean, you should have a place of your own that you can... For you. I mean, even if it's just a room, something. Mrs. K, why don't you sit tight a sec, okay? I'll be right back. Hey, Mrs. Fargate. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hello, darling. I'm just fine. How are you doing?
I'm great. Listen, do you have any vacancies at your place?
Why? Do you think you're moving?
No, it's not for me. It's for a friend of mine who needs a place to stay. Do you remember Grace Kiefer?
Kiefer? Oh. Is that the lady who stole Mamie and Derek's baby?
Yeah, but before you turn her down, just hear me out. Mrs. Kiefer sort of had a run of bad luck, and losing her son really threw her for a loop and made her do some things that she regrets. But she spent the past 9 months in a treatment center, and all her doctors say that she's come back 100%. She's even wrote a letter to my Aunt Mimi and my Uncle Derek to apologize, and she's ready to start over. But you don't have to take my word for it. You can talk to her yourself. Mrs. Kiefer's really a good lady, and she's not looking for any handouts. She just needs a break. So what do you say? Will you give her a chance?
You know, I got better things to do than to play with a bunch of dope peddlers.
Yeah, if your daily planner looks anything like your police
I
blotter.
knew zip about your bust. You didn't tell me nothing.
Yeah, I told you that the police had something big going down.
So? When? Where? Ain't much to go on, is it?
Well, you could have overheard me discussing the details with Derek.
I could have, but
Hey,
didn't.
Look, I don't like being played for a fool.
Officer Cannon, anybody take you for a fool is a fool.
The looter at the mall said that you were his partner. I didn't know at the time that you had a rap sheet.
You didn't ask me.
Well, I'm asking you now. What else don't I know about you, Noah Kiefer? Give me a quick update of your resume.
I got up to a few things when I was a kid. So you gonna hold that against me?
No,
What?
I'm not talking about stealing a piece of bubble gum or like tying a can to a dog's tail. I'm talking about weapons possession, grand theft auto.
I was stupid. I didn't have a dime. I started running with a tough crowd. Got to carry some heat, you know, just for show. It made me feel like a big man. Then one day I see this brother take a shell in the head. And then I wanted out. But see, when you're in like that, the only exit is through Johnson's funeral home down on Wexler. So I just kept right on hanging. Then this dude dares me to take this set of Hot Wheels for a ride. The cops pulled me over for a busted tail light. I got busted and did my time at the JDC. That was the best thing that could have happened to me. Set my head back on straight. I've just been trying to make good on a promise I made to myself never to live that way again. It ain't easy.
It's better than jail.
Not by much. But how would you know? Fancy manicure, designer hair. I seen your face when you came in. Like, something in here is catching.
That's not true.
Then how about taking a load off? You want a drink? I got hot and cold running cockroaches on tap. I bet the only time you come slumming through this part of town is to make a bust. You got less than a clue what it takes to survive.
I can imagine.
No, you cannot imagine. You can't know till you've been here. So take a good look around, Officer Cannon. This is how the other half lives. Who put you under my rap sheet? And don't tell me. Little Terry Fry.
Terrence was tipped off by your Aunt Grace. I pulled up your record on the police internet.
Grace. Oh, that figures.
Yeah, she blames you for her son being shot.
I wasn't there.
Mrs. Keeper feels that if you hadn't turned Tony onto drugs, he would still be alive today.
And you're gonna take the word of a baby snatcher over mine. Grace is a twisted broad.
She got the help that she needed. In fact, she's getting out of the hospital today.
Look. I ain't one of this family. But Cousin Tony ran with the crowd I hooked up with. He brought me in. Hit me to smoking reefer, not the other way around. Then he started smoking that crack all on his own.
Not the way your aunt tells it.
Well, maybe that lady just can't stand the truth. Her precious Tony was no angel, and I ain't nobody's devil. I'm just doing the best I can, trying to put the bad old days behind me. Now, you can believe that or not. It's just how it is. So what? You gonna take me to jail or what?
What was that?
What?
Sounds to me like the bad old days are back. Who's in there?
I don't know. Name your worst nightmare. One rat? Two?
Oh, it sounded to me like a rat on steroids.
Could be. Maybe it's an escaped con. One of the FBI's most wanted. Maybe it's just my local druggist mixing up a new batch of rock.
Well, it's your bedroom. You tell me.
Dream on. This here's my bedroom. Doubles as my office, my kitchen. And that there's only the bathroom.
I don't care if it's the gateway to the fourth dimension. Now tell me who's in there, or do I have to go in there by myself and find out?
You got a warrant?
No.
Okay. Do your job. Check it out. I don't want trouble with the law. And think twice if you embarrass easy.
Why, you got your pantyhose hanging from the shower rod?
Ain't no pantyhose. Ain't no clothes at all. Just one very naked young lady. She blushes easy. But don't take my word for it.
Hate to spoil your party, but I have to get back to work.
Does this mean I ain't going to jail?
It means that I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. And just stay out of trouble.
Same back at you. You can come out now.
How could you do that to me?
And you think you'll be happy with my house rules? Well, I don't smoke and I don't drink. And Terrence, he's the only gentleman I know. How about the rent?
Well, $75 a week.
Oh, well, that's a little steep for me at present.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that. Mrs. Fargate and I worked out a little deal. If you can make your room and board helping out around here to, until you land yourself a permanent job.
I don't know how to thank you.
Well, I'm the one who should be grateful. It's not easy to get good people these days. And you came with very good references.
Well, you won't regret it. And here's hoping that I line up some work in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get a job real soon.
Count on it.
Oh my gosh, look at the time. I've got to go to a political thing. Okay. Here, your keys. I'll be back in time for supper. Make yourself at home. Bye-bye now.
See ya.
Bye. I'd almost forgotten people like her existed.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Fargate's one of the best.
You look at this beautiful room. How did I get so lucky?
Hey, you're gonna have to call Chloe now and tell her you won't be needing that couch after all.
You saved my aching back.
Oh, come on, this was nothing.
Giving someone a second chance isn't nothing. Believing in someone isn't nothing. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and you have my word. I won't let you down.
Edmund asked you for an endorsement?
Yes. That's why I'm here as a political supporter.
Oh, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to greet our guests.
Phoebe!
Oh, dear boy, isn't this exciting? Political history in the making.
I haven't seen Phoebe this excited since Carter won.
Well, good, because I have a proposition for you.
Oh, you still my heart.
Once you cut it out. Since this entire brain trust was your idea, I'd like to throw this by you. How'd you like to be my campaign manager?
Oh, well, I thought Bill Bagordian was doing that.
Oh, please. He was a leftover from the Boss Tweed era. I'm running an honest campaign, and I need somebody who can tell me the truth. Not somebody who expects me to jump in their hip pocket the day after the election. So what do you say, Phoebe?
Well, I say, we haven't any business sitting here just chit-chatting. I have a campaign to run. And I know just the tack for us, too. Just the right one. The return of the common man. Mr. Smith goes to Washington. That's the right ticket. Now, run your campaign speech by me. You know, the high points, the quotations, the inspirational things like that. You know, that's our ticket.
Phoebe, you are my kind of woman.
Oh, darling, I'm so excited.
Well, it's a big day.
Maria, are you okay? Does Brooke being here bother you?
No, of course not. No, I think for me it's just a minor case of the campaign jitters. And I think if I just have a glass of wine, I will really calm down. And I'll be just...
Oh, no. Please. Oh, come here. No, don't move, okay? I've become an expert at removing red wines.
I'm fine.
Are you ill?
No, I just spilled the wine on my dress.
You just screamed bloody murder.
Well, it's a Scarpacci original.
So now you're wearing an Orsini original.
I just want this day to be perfect.
It is perfect. You're perfect.
He's right, Maria. You wear a Bordeaux with a lot of class.
This is so embarrassing. I mean, I hope that I didn't make too much of a scene.
Forget it. It's over. The important thing is you're okay.
Well, I'm fine. I am.
Good. Good. Because I'd never want you not to be, okay?
Okay.
All right? I love you. You know that, don't you?
Well, I better go change into something non-alcoholic, I suppose. Can you delay the big announcement for just 5 minutes?
What do you think I would do it without you?
I got it. Okay.
Oh, let me go with you. Okay, great. Hi there. Hi. What was that all about, I wonder? I think I'll go ask Edmund.
You're not going to do any such thing. It's none of our business.
Oh, speak for yourself. I am Edmund's campaign manager.
You're kidding.
I fail to see the joke. After all the years I've logged campaigning for various candidates ever since FDR.
Oh, come on. I'm joking when I say you're kidding. I think you'd make a great campaign manager, and you know what? I think Edmund would be very lucky to have you.
Well, thank you. Does this bother you, dear?
What?
Well, all this hoopla about Maria and Edmund. I mean, with you standing on the sidelines. I can't help thinking, dear, it could be you by his side on this campaign trail to Washington.
I think you've seen too many Frank Capra movies.
Still, it must be awkward.
Aunt Phoebe, I'm a big girl, okay? I have great faith in Edmund. I believe in him. And if you don't believe me, you'll just have to keep watching Tempo because I'm running a special profile piece on Maria in the next issue.
Oh, do you think that's wise?
Yes, absolutely. I think Maria is going to be wonderful for his campaign.
I wonder.
You look gorgeous.
Thanks.
You ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please take your seats? Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank you all for being here. Without further fanfare, I would like to introduce our guest of honor, my brother, and this district's next congressman, Edmund Gray.
I need you to plead my case to Anton.
Anton, right. I wouldn't get past hello, Kendall.
That's not true. Anton likes you. Or at least he used to. Wait, look, all you have to do is take the blame for that stupid book. Tell him it was all your idea and how sorry... What is so funny?
You're incredible.
You owe me. You sold that book out from underneath me, Dell.
Look, forget the book. And forget that Anton hates my guts. You forged a letter from Erica to Dimitri. You blew their chance of them getting back together. I don't think Anton is gonna let that one slip. Yo, Kendall, pay attention here.
Shut up, give me this. Oh, I don't believe this. Blast those Merricks. Every last self-satisfied pampered one of them.
Gentlemen, my esteemed colleagues, from the press, my family, my friends, I thank you for the rousing welcome. Well, I have to tell you, after being a reporter for so many years, being on this side of the podium is a little bit strange. But before I start making sounds like a politician, I'd like to address a personal issue. As most of you know, my wife's sister is missing and has been for a while. And despite our best efforts, she hasn't been found. So I'd like to take this opportunity, if I could, to send a message via the airwaves in hopes that somewhere she's watching. Julia, honey, we miss you. We miss your laughter, your spirit, your smile. We miss everything about you. So please, if you're watching, we love you. Please come home.
How could you torture me like this? Taylor was that close to finding me.
She didn't, so relax.
You just can't play with people's lives like that. What would you have done if she had found me hiding in there?
That's your problem, not mine. You I'm gonna risk my neck to save yours? Forget about it.
Good to know who your friends are.
You're here, she's gone. Move on.
So what was Taylor's reaction when he told you had your girlfriend here?
What's she to you?
I know her. I know she's an uptight, self-centered debutante who doesn't think about anybody else. I don't know why you're wasting your time on her.
It's my time.
You two are pretty friendly. When did you have your heart-to-heart about the bust at the shooting gallery?
That ain't none of your business, Julia. I don't take to people butting into my life.
Oh, where are you going?
To take care of another lady, don't know when to leave it alone.
Need any help unpack?
No, there's not that much.
Maybe I should leave you alone.
There's so little left to show that my boy even walked this planet.
I think Edmund's going to make a damn good congressman. Really?
Yeah?
I do. I also think it's much too nice a day to sit around listening to empty campaign promises. I'd much rather sit here with you and review some of the promises we made to each other.
Me too.
Do you have any idea how much time we spent sitting right here on this bench eating takeout when you were pregnant with Junior? I have expected you to give birth to a 9-pound chicken.
I remember.
You know what? I love you more now than I did then. Try to keep it down, honey. Did I say something wrong?
No. No, you're fine. I just, really can't believe that you still love me, you know? I don't think I would blame you if you hated me.
But first and foremost, if I'm elected, you won't have to read my lips. I won't make any promises I can't keep. My only agenda will be to serve the people. Now, fortunately, I have the support of a wonderful family so that I don't have to do this alone. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce my incredible wife, Dr. Maria Santos Gray. My brother, Dimitri Merrick.
Unbelievable. Edmund Gray running for Congress. What a joke.
Well, it looked pretty serious to me.
It's a Merrick dog and pony show designed to fool the unsuspecting public. All that's missing is Erica Kane in star-spangled tights waving a baton.
And what you wouldn't give to be right up there with them, sharing the spotlight.
Those self-serving hypocrites, who needs them?
You do. But they don't need you. You're out. So what? They're all fired up about Edmund's campaign. Even old Anton seems to be getting along just fine without you. It's like you were never there.
I may be gone, but I will make sure they never forget me.
So I take it you don't need me mending fences with Anton?
Anton can rot in hell for all I care. They all can. They're just as bad as Erica. And if you don't see that, then you are just as much sucker as everyone waving those flags for Edmund.
I guess Edmund can forget your vote then, huh?
Let's just put it this way. They haven't heard the last of me, not by a long shot. Nobody trashes me and gets away with it. Edmund will pay. They all will.
So much for that one last nice bone left in your body.
I'm who I am. And if that's not good enough for you, well, it's your loss, not mine.
I'd like to turn it over to you for questions. Jake Jacobs from the Bulletin.
Mr. Gray, if elected, how does the move to Washington affect your wife's practice?
Well, it doesn't really matter whether she practices at Walter Reed or PVU. As long as she's happy doing what she's doing, then I'm happy.
Dr. Santos, what did you think of your husband's plea to your sister? Well, I'm praying that Julia heard it and that she comes back to us.
Mr. Gray, you touched briefly on family values. Any immediate plans for a family of your own?
Well, let me just say this about that. The patent is definitely pending.
Dr. Santos, how will being a working mom fit in with your schedule?
Well, let's not jump the gun. I'm not pregnant yet. But in the eventuality, will you keep on working? Now, don't get me wrong, I love my family, but I would like to continue working no matter what the future holds.
And she's got my vote. Next.
Mr. Gray, what's your policy on national health care?
Oh, Jake, thank you always with the easy questions. Well, I've read it. That took about 20 hours.
Well,
you also want to know if I
Yes,
agree?
hello, this is Dr. Clater. I'm returning Dr. Santos' call.
Oh, hi, Dr. Clater. This is Brooke English.
Hello, Brooke.
I don't think it's right to do away with
Listen, Maria's busy at the moment. Can I,
It's important I speak with her. Could you interrupt what she's doing? Call her to the phone.
Yeah, make some sort of difference.
If you only knew how your bathroom felt about germs and soap scum
You use Lysol Basin Tub and Tile Cleaner. It wipes out tough soap scum and cleans so deep down, it even disinfects. Lysol Basin Tub and Tile Cleaner. Deep down, you know it's clean. You used to have to drag a shampooer home to clean high traffic areas and do the whole carpet with all the hassle, the wetness, the waiting. Today, there's Resolve High Traffic Carpet Cleaning Granules. Just shake on, brush in. Sponge-like granules absorb the dirt. Later, vacuum clean. Resolve High Traffic Carpet Cleaner.
This is Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner with a thick formula so powerful it's like having a brush in a bottle.
Oh, that's better. Is the coast clear? Yeah, look out!
This kind of power makes cleaning your toilet easier than ever before. Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner. It's like having a brush in a bottle.
This is Horseshoe Bay, Bermuda. People have been coming here for 500 years and always leaving something. They forget. Once in a while, someone will return a full wallet, but it's rare. Nice wallet, too.
American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them.
Color, but that's not all.
Discover L'Oreal Color Riche Hydrating Lip Color. With treatment so advanced, lips feel moisturized, protected for 48 hours. Color Riche.
More than color and how.
L'Oreal, more beautiful by design.
I can't go out there. The pollen will be worse. I gotta need this job. My eyes are itchy. I'm stuffed up. I'm desperate.
With a leading allergy brand, you'll still be stuffed up, but with new Dayquil, you won't. New Vicks Dayquil Allergy. More medicines for more complete relief than the leading brand.
What a day.
New Dayquil Allergy. The anytime stuffy nose, sneezing, runny nose, itchy, watery eye so you can face the allergy season medicine. And new Children's Dayquil Allergy.
He smells funny. And he makes weird noises. And he spends a lot of time sleeping. But he really likes it if you scratch him behind the ears. See?
Tonight, after a special home improvement, the season premiere of Thunder Alley.
Some say that there are only 9 personality types. Tomorrow, which one are you?
Also making school buses safer, and Raul Julia on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow here on ABC.
What on earth would make you say something like that? Have I done anything the last 2 hours that would make you think something like that?
No, it's not you, it's me. You've been wonderful. You've been so patient. You've given me tons of perfectly good reasons not to help Dell. Why am I still considering this? How come I can't just tell him to forget it?
I don't know. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Honey, I'm never going to lie to you about the way I feel about things. At least I'll try not to. But the truth is, whatever you decide to do about Dell is your decision, not mine. You and I fought long and hard to get where we are. And I'm not just talking about history or fate. I'm talking about respecting one another, understanding one another. Baby, I love you. And I am always going to love you. I'm so proud of who you are. I reached out and grabbed a hold, for better, for worse, richer, for poor. The whole Megillah. You understand? Wanna give me a hug?
So, Uncle Derek must have freaked when you told him Noah tipped off the dealers to the bust, huh?
I didn't discuss the details with Derek. I went to see Noah.
Now, why would you do a thing like that?
He came clean about his record, and he denied knowing that the police planned to raid the shooting gallery.
Right, and you believe that?
Well, I can't prove that he was the leak, and I don't think that he was. He made some mistakes in the past, and he paid for them. What Grace Kiefer did was 10 times worse, and you gave her a second chance. Doesn't Noah deserve a second chance?
Noah.
Hey, Aunt Grace.
What do you want?
You and me, we got some things to get straight.
And our next Congressman, Edmund Gray.
Life goes on.
I'll be right back.
I love you.
I'm sorry, it's your cellular phone. It's Dr. Clater. You answered my private line? Well, I'm sorry. I had no idea. Never mind. Thank you.
Dr. Clater, it's Maria.
Maria, I've got a cancellation. If you can come to my office within the next hour, we can run that test.
I'll be there.
You know the man who did this to you?
Todd's been a very naughty boy.
Was Todd Manning the man that raped you?
It could be.
Has Todd committed another rape?
This can't be happening. Not again.
One Life to Live, here on ABC Daytime.